How are you? It's a Dr. Amuso. Today we want to learn about the colonization of Zimbabwe. We want to talk about the BSAC, the British South African Company. So we see that Cecil John Rhodes, after being given a charter, he went to form this company, which was known as the BSAC company. So he had to advertise in the newspapers. It is said that 2,000 people applied, but he only wanted 200. So very few people were wanted, but around 2,000 people applied. These people now, who were going to become members of the BSAC, they were supposed to be of different professions. Which professions did Cecil John Rhodes want? Yes, my daughter? Yes, he wanted doctors. They were going to become members of the BSAC. Yes, madam? Yes, he also wanted people who were miners. Yes, madam? Yes, he also wanted people who were going to become what? Farmers. Yes, my daughter? He also wanted carpenters. Those people were going to be involved in carpentry. Good. Yes, madam? He also wanted sailors. Those were going to be involved in sailing. Yes, madam? Bankers. Those who were going to be involved in banking. Good. Yes, madam? Builders. Those who were going to build. Builders. Very good. And others, my daughter? Traders. Those who were going to be involved in what? In trade. Yes, madam? Yes, also wanted what are teachers. So these were different professions that Cecil John Rhodes wanted. Did you know, madam? So when these people were now chosen now, we see that they were supposed to be below the age of 30. And they were also supposed to be able to speak English or Afrikaans. So they were supposed to be below the age of 30, also being able to speak English or Afrikaans. So when this was done now, Cecil John Rhodes went on to choose the leaders of the BSAC. Who became the leader of the BSAC? Yes, madam? Yes, the leader of the BSAC was called Father Frank what? Johnson. Yes. And he was assisted by who? Father Frank Johnson. Yes, he was assisted by Henny, and this man was called what? Aboro. And who was responsible for the police? The police, it was in the hands of, yes, madam? Yes, so the police, it was in the hands of Colonel what? Appen Feather. It was in the hands of Colonel Appen what? Feather. Then the security was responsible for the security. Yes, madam? Yes, Frederick Solu. Solu, he was responsible for the security. He's called Solu, not Silas. He's called, let's do it again. Solu. And did that very good. Then, who else came as members of the BSAC? There was also another chieftain from Africa. Yes, there was also a Kama of Vingwatu. There was also Kama of Vingwatu. He also came, he provided some auxiliary troops that came to Zimbabwe. So these were the leaders of the BSAC. And now that the leaders are now ready, what did they use to come to Zimbabwe? Which mode of transport did they use to come to Zimbabwe? They used, yes, they used ox-drawn wagons. They used ox-drawn what? Wagons. And how many kilometers did they move per day? Yes, they moved 12 miles a what? A day. So, because they were the first white settlers, if you read other textbooks, they refer these people as the what? The pioneers. They are also referred as the pioneers. So they moved. They arrived at Bedbridge. They named it what? Yes, my daughter. Tulip, yes. So they arrived at Bedbridge. They named it what? Fort what? Tulip. Another. So they moved to Mashingo. They named it Fort. Yes, my daughter. Fort Victoria. Why Fort Victoria? Why was it called Fort Victoria? Yes, my daughter. Beautiful. It was named Fort Victoria in honor of the British Queen, Queen Victoria. So they moved to Chivu. They named it what? Chivu. Yes, my daughter. Fort Charter. They moved to, they named it what? Fort. Why Charter? Why Charter? Yes, my daughter. Yes, because of that document, that charter, that approval letter that Rhodes was given. So they eventually arrived in Harare. And they named it Fort Salisbury. They named it now Fort what? Salisbury. So when they arrived there, they sang their national anthem. They raised their flag, singing their national anthem. And that on its own, it marked the beginning for the colonization of Zimbabwe. So that's what we have on our lesson today, the BSAC and the Charter. So we can give a recap of what we have said. We have said the BSAC, 2,000 people what? Applied. How many people we wanted? 200. Very good. They were supposed to build different professions. Which professions? Let's say together. Doctors. Another one? Miners. Another one? Farmers. Another one? Carpenters. Another one? Sailors. Another one? Bakers. Another one? Builders. Another one? Traders. Another one? Teachers. Very good. And the leaders of the BSAC. Who was the leader of the BSAC? Assisted by and the police was in the hands of. Very good. The security was in the hands of Solo. Then one of the African leaders who came was called of the Guato. He was from which country? Botswana. He was from Botswana. Good. They came using and this is very good. They moved a distance of 12 miles. And very good. They were the first white settlers. Because of that, they were called the pioneers. Very good. They arrived at Bedford. They named it Fort Tuli. Arrived in Mashingo Fort Victoria. Arrived in Chivu Fort Charter. Arrived in Harare Fort Salisbury. Marking the beginning for the colonization of Zimbabwe. Thank you so much. It's Dr. Muso.